Hello, King of Avalon people. This is Kalangong from Kingdom 463. I'm here to talk about the Dragon Spirit, what to do, how to navigate, rewards. This is intended to help people who had their farms or their main account. They did not work on their Dragon Spirit much before. Trying to help them go around the node system. First thing here, when you go to your research on Dragon Spirit, a lot of things went away. The potions are useless. They went away. The research went away, and you got a refund on that. You also noticed that the Labyrinth stamina and cooldown. It also disappeared, but there is a Labyrinth stamina limit, and that was pretty much the Labyrinth cooldown got converted into that one. So that's one thing. Satchel capacity, you don't need all of this research that I have here on this farm of this one. It used to be one of the main focuses before. It's not anymore. You're rarely going to need more than 150 satchel capacity to clear any given floor, and you don't have to go on several floors with the same satchel anymore. So it's really not important anymore. So I have way more research that I need on this. But well, that's the way it is. I just don't spend more time and resources on that. Okay. You may want to research a couple of satchel slots. Not on this one because it didn't have a problem with that because of my talents. The talents, it's something that once you start having trouble, it's something that you may want to change because, again, satchel capacity I had here from Mage, from Berserker, I had from Knight, here, and here. Okay, this is all useless now. Don't need that many. Health potion, don't need points here. Stamina potion, don't need it here. Satchel slots now they're sort of helping, but I would run one so that you guys can see it, and you notice that it's not really that important. So that's the other thing. I am on Force 7 right now, and if you notice, I had only green gear and one orange. But that's because I was putting everything that I wanted to enhance while I wanted to reach 455. I was doing that through my rune stones. Okay, so I mean I didn't have many rune stones, but they're very upgraded, so I got a lot of benefit from it. So you probably will not be able to get all the way to 4-7 with this type of gear with the without the runes upgraded all up there. And if you didn't invest in runes before, you don't have the option for doing that, focusing on that anymore. Once you go here to the exchange, you can still get the emblems, you can still get the statues, you can still get resources, even though to unlock the best resources you have to clear 4-7, and you can still get the accolades. You need to clear 4-6 to get this the second best tier of resources, and you pretty much have to, unless you clear level 5, there's really nothing really interesting that you can get from that exchange anyway. The bonuses, the boosts that you get for clearing each floor, they're cumulative. Okay, so this one adds this one that I got plus 30 from finishing section 6. It adds to what I got to everything that I had before. So those bonuses are huge. They're driving people crazy. prices in the auctions are absolutely insane for Dragon Spirit gear. Okay, okay, so let me go here. Let's try to clear this level here, and then we're going to talk about a little bit of a strategy of how to go through the dungeon so that you can maximize the amount of coins that you want to get if you don't think that you'll be able to beat the Guardian. So here's the issue. If you lose a battle, you're kicked out of the dungeon, and then you don't get to collect the chests. If you beat the Guardian, you get to choose whether you want to go out and get the chests or not. Once you get a chest, like that one that I got, you get the coins. But when you beat a monster instead, all right, don't have VIP on this one. It's faster than it used to be, so at least that. Right, I'm gonna heal this one. There we go. Boom, and there we go. All right, continue. So do not have any bifurcation here, but I can pretty much tell. Once you get started, there are six moves to get to the Guardian still. And whenever you beat the monster, you get resources and forging materials. Okay. Here you see it's food, wood, and then Dragon Spirit forging materials, and you get the Dragon Spirit experience. So if you look in the map here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm on the fourth square from where I got started. If I go to the left, I'm going to find a chest, right? So there you go. I got a source stone. Okay. And now here's going to be the fifth one is going to be a bifurcation, and now here it could be either way. So I'm going to go here. So all right. So here, because this was the sixth one and I did not meet the Guardian, that means that I'm going to find all of the remaining chests from here. So I'm going to keep going in this direction. So I'm going to get all of the chests. All right, so let's take a look here. See, I got 18 coins. Okay, 18 coins here. Okay. You need 6 stamina to run this 4, and I get 1 piece of stamina for every 5 minutes. So it takes me half an hour to get 18 coins. Okay, which meaning that if I extrapolate this one for the whole day, okay, means that I can get 864 coins in one day. With the amount of the cooldown that I used to have before, I would have a labyrinth run every day and a half. It would take me. It would be close to that, but then sometimes it's busy and that would take longer. Anyway, it would take me a day and a half to get the here. If you look at the top here, if you add 100 to this, because I would do this with VIP, okay. It will give me 1,355. That's what I would be able to get on this farm in a day and a half. Now, if I'm able to run those dungeons and getting 18 coins per run in a day and a half, I would be able to get this is the result of the math to 9.6, which is compared to 1.355 that I got before. So it's slightly less, but I know that it gets higher and on upper levels. I mean, on floor 8 you get 20. So it's very close actually to the amount of coins that I used to get before. But I get all of the other things. Now I don't have to choose if I'm going to use those coins for upgrading my Dragon Spirit, or if I'm going to use that for resources and emblems and all of those other things. So now it's a no-brainer. It's a farm. Everything goes. All of those coins go for resources, and for the other things that I can transfer to my main, and I can still get all of the stuff that I used to get before. So it's really not that bad. Okay. All right. So let me go here and start killing the other one. I tried to kill the side monsters first because then I get, once I killed them, I get less hits per round, and the center monster has more health, so it takes longer. So if I kill the side monsters, I have a better chance of winning. Okay. And I try to heal right after I kill the second side monster. Okay. Unless, of course, I get way more. And then on this one, I can do a blow that adds a little bit more damage, but it's really not that much. Okay. So I'm starting here to sort of get to the limit. So meaning that I will start having to reset skills and all of those. But if you notice this run that I run here, I did not make any changes to this Dragon Spirit from what I had before. And this one would clear the floor 55 of the former dungeon. And it got me all the way to 7 and 5, and now I have 5 more to clear to be able to clear floor 7. So I'm not that far away. So for the people who were able to do that before, it's really not that far to be able to clear the floor 7 again, and you're getting all of those extra boosts here for player versus player. You are getting the materials to forge and to upgrade your Dragon Spirit gear on top of the coins, and so it's actually easier to get resources and upgrade the Dragon Spirit at the same time than it was before, but you can't focus on upgrading your Dragon Spirit only anymore. The other great advantage is even without the VIP, you can come here and you can plunder. So you can I mean, this time I got 16 coins instead of 18, so it's okay. It's not a constant number there, but I mean, you get the picture, right? You get you get the materials for your Dragon Spirit and the resources at the same time. I did the math, and I'm getting pretty close to what I was getting before in terms of being able to come here to the exchange and to buy the things that I wanted without any detriment to the other things. And for my main account is actually better because I can still get the accolades and the emblems. I'm going to be able to upgrade my Dragon Spirit, and on top of that also get resources, because the trade-off that I had before on my main account is that either I'm getting resources or I'm upgrading my Dragon Spirit. Now I can't spend the coins on upgrading my Dragon Spirit, so it actually made things a little bit easier for me. I hope that helps. And overall, I think it's not the most fair of the updates, in the sense that when I come here, I'm the one listed in 5th, right here, and I cleared the dungeon before some people that are ahead of me, and I passed some people that are now behind of me that cleared the dungeon before me, because they're using the Dragon Spirit experience as a tiebreaker, and you really can't focus on that anymore unless you spend money to be ahead on the rank. So it's not whether you got there first, it's you have to get there and have the higher experience. And then on the rewards, of course, you have the Dragon Spirit experience, and it's much higher if you are already on top. So it's, yeah, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that. I mean, I could understand that before, if it was like being the first to get to a floor in a particular week, I would be ahead on the ranking. May be unfair in terms of time zone, but it's hard to make something that is fair overall. Fairness is a very very deep research topic in economics, actually. And yeah, but in the sense the reward, even though it would benefit, I think that this reinforces more the status quo of the ranking than what we had before. And what we had before, there was no upper bound of how far you could go, or at least that anyone knew of. But now now that's it. Once you clear section 8, it's done. There is nothing after that, and then you get all of those rewards, and that's it. And the rewards are huge. I mean, I managed to clear 8 with my main account without resetting my skills. So that's huge. Okay, it's easier than it was before. So that's why I want to try to convey the message for the people who are frustrated with the update, that once you clear that, you have to imagine that once you clear that, you get the bonuses and you're done. There's going to be a little bit of a process until people get there. But if you're focusing on the right things, which is if you have to choose, I mean the best thing that you can do in the situation, if you don't want to waste resources, before, the best thing that you could do was to get your runes maxed, and that's what I used to tell people. Don't spend your resources on scrolls and upgrading equipment. It's a waste of coins. Throw that on the runes. But now you can't do that anymore. But you can still work forward to get there, and just make sure that you make the right research, and that you assign your talent points, and you can go pretty far. I mean, at least far enough that I can tell that my farm should be able to clear level 7 at the end of the day. And even though I have pretty strong Dragon Spirit for a farm, I mean, it was not something that I got there overnight. So if you didn't put any effort in the Dragon Spirit before, and you want to put your effort now, you have to understand that the game rewards either patience or spending money. So you can buy the packs and get up there, or they have to work with a little bit of patience. And I do think that the game rewards patience a lot, much more than being a mid-level spender. If you're a person who are buying everything, all of the packs, you're constantly buying and maxing your sets, and my videos are really not intended for you. My videos are intended for the people who enjoy the game and they realize that they are not going to be on top of the sets all the time. You have to find a comfort zone and be and realize that the way that the game works is that everything that is a release today is expensive, and that's going to be made cheaper later, and that is going to be even more expensive update that is going to come next month. And if you're patient enough and you can find a strategy there that it's not spending, that can put you at a level that you have to work with someone who is a big spender to be in a good position in the game, but you're not the one who's going to be in charge. But there is still room to have fun for that, and I'm pretty comfortable doing that. Okay? All right, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, you can give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and whenever I have something that I find useful to relay, I will post another video. Thank you. Have a great day.